What's up YouTube? Beard King Picker here, back with another reselling video. Let's freaking go. Alright guys, so I have 45 orders going out today. I have no business recording a YouTube video, but I'm going to do it just for you guys. But we're going to go through this stuff really quick. And that is one of the first major points of today's topic is eBay versus live selling. And that is how quickly you can move through inventory. So 19 of these orders came from eBay, the rest, and 26 of these items came from doing a live Dibbed It thread show with Commonwealth Picker. I've been really getting into live selling over on that platform, doing clothing. Most of you guys know, if you're subscribed to this channel, that I really focus on a lot of books on eBay, but getting into doing clothes over on Dibbed It. And just the District app in general. So go download that if you're not already using it. Use the code BEARDK28 and get $5 off your first purchase. So we're gonna jump into some eBay items and then some of the clothing items that I did sell. So one of the major things that makes live selling so great is you can move through inventory very quick. I got all these clothing items in one day at the Goodwill bins and I sold them the next day. That is one of the things that makes live selling so great, is you can do that. When it comes to eBay, you have to take pictures of all the items, list it, and it's going to take a little bit longer to sell. But yes, of course, you're going to get more money for the items. Most of the items that I'm going to share in today's video are lower dollar items, but even those profits add up. We have $463 worth of items that have to go out. So let's jump into those items right now. Alright guys, we're going to start with some books and then we'll do a few clothing items and then back to some media items that sold over on eBay. So let's jump right into the books. My specialty. First book is The Fantastic Kingdom. Very cool looking book here. Cool artwork throughout. Check it out. This sold for $11 plus shipping. Next we have Olympic National Park. Guys, let me know down in the comments where that is at. Never heard of that national park before. But this sold for a whopping freaking $6. Woo! Next book we have is The Lone Cowboy. The Life and Story of Will James. Now, this book did sell for a little bit more, and that is one of the benefits of selling over on eBay. You will get a lot more money out of your product compared to live selling. But this was probably listed for a few months before it sold, so that is one thing to consider if you want to wait for the most out of your product, or you want a quick flip. Maybe think about doing live selling. This book sold for $26.95 plus shipping on eBay. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Show you guys a few shirts that sold during the live show. We have this Milwaukee shirt. Now the average sold price on the shirts during the show was around $3. Some sold for more like $7 to $8, but the average was $3 a shirt. But I bought these for $1.50 per pound at the Goodwill bin, so I can still make money on the lower dollar sales. We got this Disney Drinking Around the World. So this is Disney World, where you can go to different little countries and drink and get hammered at Disneyland. And then we have this pretty cool Star Wars shirt. Awesome graphics on that one. Alright, back to eBay. We have some CDs that sold. 4 CDs. I've been listing a lot of media lately. It doesn't make the most money, but it does add something different to my store. Average sold price around $9 on the high end to $5 on the low end. I like all these CDs but one band, guys. So let me know what band you think it is. Let me know which one you guys like. We got Linkin Park, Kiss, Metallica, the Black Album, great album. And then we have Soundgarden. I can't freaking stand Soundgarden. Black hole sun, won't you come? Who cares? And also, we sold this hat on eBay for $11.70. I actually wore this in the last Reselling Locker Room podcast, and then it sold the next day. So I love picking up hats and list, and I do usually list them on eBay, but I'm going to start doing live shows of just running hats, probably starting around $2 per hat. So make sure you're following me so you don't miss those shows over on the District app. Another shirt, just a long sleeve New Orleans shirt. This is a cool shirt. Didn't think it was going to sell because it is a medium. Large shirts and extra large shirts do a lot better when it comes to selling apparel, but this Alan Jackson shirt did sell. Cool design. Now, another cool one that is a medium, this Chucky shirt. Man, another horror shirt. We got this cool Halloween shirt. This has a lot of freaking hair on it. I need to lint roll this. Are you supposed to wash your shirts before you run them? I don't know. I'm a freaking reseller, not a laundromat. But I will hit it with the lint brush at least. Okay, we got 2 paperbacks here. We got The Lord of the Flies, a book I really need to read. That sold for $11.70. And then we have LSD on campus. Guys, I've never done LSD on campus, but this one time at band camp. Wait, that never happened. I must have been tripping. This book sold for $16. LSD on campus. Not a very smart move, guys. Alright, another cool shirt. This is from Demon Slayer anime right there. This is from my personal brand, Devoted Till Death. We have the girl, You Can Do It, tatted up girl right there. Very happy that actually some of my personal brand shirts sold. So if you're interested in some Devoted Till Death items, hit me up over on Instagram. I'll show you what I got. And we have Jimi Hendrix. Okay, and we have 2 Bible commentary books. You guys know I sell a lot of Bibles and Bible commentary books. This first one right here sold for $14. And then we have the commentary on the Gospel of Matthew, and this sold for $10 plus shipping. Colorado shirt, black and white, just Vader. I like that graphic on that one. And then we have a Viking shirt. Another Devoted Till Death shirt right here. This is kind of where the whole Beard King came from, with the crown, guys. DTD, Devoted Till Death on the back. So that is my main logo for the company, and the logo on my last YouTube channel I used to do where I rode motorcycles, but mostly just crashed them. So we decided to start filming reselling content. Way less painful. Alright, here's a book from Gravity Falls. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's like a show. High five to you. Sold for $15, and I do have another one of these listed, so hopefully we could sell that one too for 15 bucks. Alright, we got this Word Movies. Kind of looks like the singer from The Doors. Yes, I do know his name, but do you guys know his name? Let me know down below. Do you think that looks like him? Riders on the Storm. Alright, I gotta show you this one piece. It's actually 2 pieces. I could have listed this, guys, on eBay, and I would have got a lot of money actually for this. Just the shirt alone should have been 20 bucks. I ran them together during the live auction. These are from 1996 vintage Tweety Birds. This goes for when you go to the beach. It covers up your bathing suit. And I did throw in the bathing suit. Thinking back now that it is warming up, I should have probably just kept this for myself because it is bathing suit weather now. But we'll give the good deals. Think this maybe sold for $7. So yes, could have got more on eBay. Might have took longer to sell. I still slightly regret it, but guys, I barely paid anything for it. So still making money. Would you guys have sold that on eBay? Did I make a mistake? Now, you are risking running things live that you're not going to get that much money for them. It might take time to build up a bigger following during live selling to get more money for it. But I want to bring really good items so I can build a following. Alright, is this a Superman muumuu? I think it's a muumuu. Alright, we got that. I'm totally blanking on her name right now. Marilyn Monroe with the diamond, the bandana, cool design, long sleeve shirts. I would have kept that for myself if it didn't sell. Clinical hematology made ridiculously simple. Let's see. Yeah, that does not, it does not look simple at all, guys. Yeah, that sold for $17. Picked up a few of these books. This is the second one that I've sold. Pretty cool books. This one sold for $10.52. Royal Air Force Fighters. Just all the old time planes in here. Cool book, guys. Stuff like this does well. Another Devoted Till Death shirt. Praying Hands. Got our logo on the back. Devoted Till Death. And what's just cool about this shirt is I ran it being surprised that any of my apparel sold. Because it usually doesn't. But Kevin, actually, Commonwealth Picker, actually liked this shirt, so I'm going to be sending him one of these shirts. Hopefully we're going to trade, get one of those cool Trash to Cash shirts, or maybe a Commonwealth Picker shirt. Just picked this up at a yard sale for $1, and I sold it probably for $1. Here we go. Hopefully it sold for at least $2, and I made some money. Cool Freddy Cougar shirt right there. AEW Wrestling. This one has Sting on it. And Sting, if you guys follow wrestling, knows he finally retired. I got one sale that already came through today, and it is a Bible. And it would not be a Beard King Picker video without one Bible sale. So let's go pull that real quick. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Holy shit. Holy Bible. That's what I meant to say, guys. Holy Bible. Yeah. This one sold for $20.17. This is the Holy Bible Giant Print King James Edition. Red letter Holman Bible. $20 right there. I've had these books for a while. They're from an estate sale, so I took the offer at $39.99. Guys, I actually had this listed for around $89, but the average sale price of this set was $50, so, you know, not bad. Yes, you probably want to know what book set that is. This is The Complete Works of Mark Twain. And I did sell a book for like over $100, but unfortunately it got canceled. I really think I might have missed some of the things, and I wasn't recording, but oh well. I got too much to pack up to go back and re-record, so it is what it is. Let's finish up with the last of the clothing items. Really cool Foreigner shirt right here. Concert t-shirt. They did make a stop here in Nashville. Tribe Called Quest. Thought this one was going to go for a little bit more. I couldn't even find this one on eBay. Strawberry Shortcake. This little Hot Rod shirt. Look at that back hit. That is some cool graphics right there. And then we have this Janis Joplin shirt. And the final shirt, final item of the video, here it is, guys. Extra large Looney Tune shirt, guys. And that is it. That's all, folks. As always, guys, keep on picking, keep on flipping. Beard King out. Just realizing I didn't make that many points in this video. Do what you want. I say mix it up. Do some eBay. Do some live selling. Do Amazon if you want to deal with that nonsense over there. Do whatever you freaking like. I don't really care. This is just what I'm doing and what is working for my business. And I am really having fun doing live auctions. So come check it out, guys. Am I supposed to do all that YouTube stuff? Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more of me, make sure you hit the bell notification so you don't miss any videos. And if you want to see even more of me, guys, go over to the Reseller Locker Room Podcast. New podcast every freaking Thursday.